did me grimy. He took it too far. He treat them like they back to back. I clap like that's a rap, but no video shoots. Just hoodies and boots, putting your troops in boxes. I blew $1 million on white tees and Calvin Klein boxes. This is silly. My boy, 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 my boy.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Kyle Hendricks will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base paths. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
Here's Starling Marte. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's got 3 base hits in 21 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. And Chicago is a far cry from the 90s all spring training. 48 degrees our game time temperature. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Jameson Taillon will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3 pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball, overhand curveball, and the straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he can rack up a pile of strikeouts.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Dickerson. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now time to check how Joe Maddon has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's 0 for 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
1 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him out away with a called strike. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Moran gloves it, and the throw is high, but they just do get him by a step as that'll end the inning. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. At the plate, Josh Bell. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Zobrist has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the 2nd.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's Gregory Polanco. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Now here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right back at him, but I think it got his glove. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of the 2nd, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Javier Baez, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman.
Javier Baez.
First offering on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't. You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
The count is 1-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's batting .450. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Batting 6.
Stepping in now, David Bodie. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Chopped to third. Moran charging this one in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7. The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. The average currently sits below 200 in the early part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. We played 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Up next for the Buccos, Corey Dickerson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
In now, Kevin Kramer, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Almora. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 50, Jameson Taillon.
Now at the plate, Jameson Taillon. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First delivery to him on the way. Popped up. Rizzo in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Oh, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Taken in by Zobrist. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, Kyle Hendricks, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, Jason Heyward.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Heyward. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Marte is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
batter, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Fouled straight back. Two out, nobody on. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Starling Marte. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Frazier, base runner at first with 1 out. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Almora comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Stepping up to the plate, Josh Bell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco, as he sends it on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Standing in, Albert Almora. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The center fielder, Albert Almora.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
Ball.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Count still at 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Nobody out, runner on first. Again, a 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Marte is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
In now, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
44.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
Up next to the Cubs, no outfielder, David Brody.
Standing in now, David Bodie. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's 3-0 Chicago. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
The third baseman.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Colin Moran.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable.
Now
2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Kevin Kramer. As he rips it on the ground to second. There to play it is Zobrist. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. We'll begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Kramer is right there. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he lines it out to center. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 3-0. Standing in, Jameson Taillon. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Jameson Taillon.
And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle.
Melky Cabrera.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Cabrera, commonly referred to around the game as the milkman. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Full count now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Bodie moves over. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Frazier. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almora is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Digging in to try it again, Starling Marte. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
He's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still down 3-0. Edgar Santana enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 37, Edgar Santana.
So coming to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dickerson going back into the bleachers and gone. So a solo home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting, center fielder, Albert Alvarado.
Into the box, Albert Almora. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, the third baseman, Kris Bryant.
Riding in once again, Kris Bryant. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line. You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
0-2.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hope with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Javier Baez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
And that misses, ball 1.
1-0.
into the corner and slicing foul. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First offering on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone into the right field bleachers. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Ready for another chance? Gregory Polanco. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Modi ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Pirates, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
So striding forward now, Colin Moran. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Modi racing back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Bucks have made this a 4-2 game now.
That's the thing about this lineup. They can hurt you in a hurry. They were down big coming into this inning, and now they're only down 2. We'll see if they can get the trifecta with another one here.
In now, Corey Dickerson.
Corey.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kramer, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Cubs lead this one 4-2. Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Back up the middle. Kramer ranging up the middle. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, left fielder, David Bote.
So in now for Chicago, David Bote. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Liner towards second, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. There's Joe Maddon up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 41, Steve Cishek. Now catching and batting 8th, number 7, Victor Caratini.
Lonnie Chisenhall is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Chisenhall.
Now time is marked out by the home plate umpire. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Adam Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive. Still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
The center fielder.
And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another.
At the plate, Starling Marte. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 4-2. Kyle Crick will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 30, Kyle Crick.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Left side, but well foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Boy, Nero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
In now, Ben Zobrist.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Polanco is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, center fielder, Albert Almora.
Digging in once again, Albert Almora. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. One left for the Cubs, but they still lead this one 4-2. Brandon Morrow comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Brandon.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Francisco Cervelli. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bodie moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So stepping in, Gregory Polanco. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Cubs took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Kyle Hendricks takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Brandon Morrow records the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.